Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. So right now I'm making a video about the new changes that they're going to implement in Mighty Party soon enough. And some of them are actually out already, but yeah, we'll go over them and then kind of give our thoughts and also some observations. And yeah, so first of all, it says right here that they are going to give a new game mode, so that's kind of cool. I haven't seen it yet so far just by searching through the daily stuff, but it looks like it's going to be fun. So it says assemble a squad of powerful legendary heroes, choosing between 3 random ones for each slot, and defeat those who dare oppose you. Okay, so it kind of sounds like Pit, but in a different way. But you're only using legendaries, and I don't know if that means from your own collection or from their collection, but we'll find out once the time comes. Another part here, it says every victory improves your rewards, but it's not that simple, as you will have to start from scratch after just 3 losses. I wonder what the scaling is going to be like. If it's like Dark Tower, it's probably going to have some bugs and the point where you're facing some really strong heroes and then some really weak heroes. I don't know how the matchmaking is going to be, and I don't know how strong those heroes are going to be. And I also don't know if the guild bonuses are going to help out too. But yeah, that remains to be seen as we hop into that new game mode there. And it also says Legendary Draft will be available starting on League 14, Challenger, Mastery, and Luck when it starts. I forgot when either Pit or Dark Tower opens. I thought it was level 16 or League 16, League 17 or something like that. So I guess there's a little bit of differentiation, and it does kind of force you to have stronger heroes. But yeah, once again, we'll find out what happens. Okay, so they also have this other thing here. They have event changes, so Mysterious Call is changing. It's the Chosen Hero event now, and the best part, you choose the hero. Okay, I guess that means that we're going to choose the hero that we use, which I guess is going to be a little better than the ones that we were kind of stuck with, just because those heroes they can be kind of weak towards the 3rd level, at least of the Animus. If it isn't even the Animus, I'd have to see what it looks like, but that'll be fun. Be able to actually choose and make your own decisions and then put some skill into there. Another thing here, it says you'll be able to choose from heroes among certain factions and attack types, but they will change from event to event. Okay, so a little bit of a challenge there in terms of saying, oh, okay, hey, if you're not familiar with certain factions like nature, order, chaos, those would be ones that you can actually try and learn, and then also the attack types too. So another way to kind of spice up the gameplay. Okay, we have a thing here, ability to choose its own price. Has its own price. In the luck sphere of the Chosen Hero event, there are less legendary souls. Okay. And we'll have to see what that looks like in terms of the purchases and then also what it means in terms of the rewards. And finally, it also says a new chain of quest and rewards will now run in Event Center, the Sapphire Secrets. Okay, I guess that's the roadmap portion of it. Actually, no, it says a new chain of Event Center. That's the stuff on the map. So we'll have to find out when that time comes. Probably, there's most likely going to be a follow-up video to this as well. Okay, and now it says general changes in-game rankings have been improved. Interface has become clearer. You can get, during events, you can take part in challenge among 29 other players. Okay, that's cool. A little bit of a extra reward. The appearance of combat has completely reworked on. Screen state now depends upon whose turn is it, okay, and whether auto battle is on. Okay, hero frames and abilities got a refreshed look. Full skill descriptions are available by clicking on the card in your hand. Settings move to the upper right. In the pit, you can now see heroes counter. Oh, yeah, by rarity above the shuffle situation. Yeah, we'll take a look when those dues come up. PvP has been completely resigned. Victory chest has been moved to the right side. Okay, so just more visual things. Okay, yeah. So let's actually hop into a battle because that's usually what we end up doing anyways. Yeah, to check out what the interface looks like. So we can see right now that the league screen looks a little different. As you can see, the chests have been redesigned. The seasons chest used to actually be over here, and now it's here, and the victory chest used to be here, and now it's here. It's telling you about what your position is in league, also your points. This is your might, and so we'll hop right into battle. Okay, and I see a lot of different things. So right now from the get-go, looks like we are now the attacking against the defenders. We have our skills that we can see here. If you click the info on the right, you can actually see all 3 of your own skills. And if you click on the Warlord here, you can still see their Warlord skills. Wish they could have actually kept it sort of similar to how Pit was, where you can just click the symbols and you can see it. You can see there are a lot more colors on the board now. You can actually see the skills differentiated a lot differently. So for example, the silence or immunity skill is going to be like this. Block looks like this. Different colors, different symbols, so that's good. If you click on a card, you will actually see the skills, but the problem is that, well, you can actually see their skills this way if you double click, but you can also scroll here. The problem is this window is not big enough to have all the skills. Oh, and I see there that if you try to click out of the window box for the skills, you'll actually send the hero to that particular position. Okay, I did test this a little bit, and so I know that if you, say example, if you silence something, if you silence something, so if we summon this Groot here, you'll see all the symbols removed, and then that'll correspond to what silence looks like. So that's kind of cool. My concern is that if there are too many symbols for something because something has 4 or 5 abilities, so say for example, this Yoster here with 4 symbols, but then if it gets mental shield or extra attack, I wonder if it's going to add up. As you can see, there are 3 here, but there are 4 here. Okay, so now it looks a little different because now I can't see what it actually does for the skill. You'd still have to click here to find out. A little different and a little more annoying to actually take a look at just because the text isn't readily available. You'd have to start clicking around a lot. Okay, at this point now, can we see that they have used these skills? No, we can't. Whoa! You'd have to click on it just to see. I want to see them use the silence skill. Okay. But as you can see, it doesn't show here. So you have no way of knowing unless you end up clicking again. As you can see, just a lot of clicking, a lot of stuff just entering the interface, those skills. So even if I just want to just click and drag something, it's going to get in the way. And we're not even concerned about the text here, but yeah, even the font changed for the Warlord saying stuff, and it's not as visually pleasing. Also, as you can see here, our league our league score has gone down, and this will happen actually after every one of these battles, whether you win or lose. So it makes the game a little laggier too. And you see, like, yeah, just so much more clicking that you have to do. Because I know what these heroes already do, and for those who don't, that's okay, but as you can see, you can't just... Oh, I guess you can, okay. You have to click and hold. Okay, so I guess that's not too much of an issue. Oh. Well, that was different. The attack there. Usually Grace would be able to get off the skills first, but I guess the defender goes first in terms of skill priority. So that's something different. Yeah, also things get a little slower too in terms of whenever you summon a hero like that, there's a little bit of lag. Okay, at least it tells you when you can use these skills next. Doesn't tell you how strong... Does it tell you how strong the Sudden Death is? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it tells you for the next 3 things. Oh, okay, and it does tell you the progression as well. But again, there's lag right there. There's additional text that's just popping up. And there's this defending thing too, which really doesn't matter as much. Unless there are heroes or skills that do something on your opponent's turn, then it's really not going to be too much of an issue. But yeah, those are just some of the visual changes that we see here. We're going to make a follow-up video when we get into the other game modes, particularly the new Legendary Draft. And then we also did cover a little bit of actually how the pit looks like too. You can see the symbols are different. We have some other pit videos that are going to be coming up soon, and you'll see what the interface looks like there. So yeah, so we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.